Hello and welcome to round one of this year's UCI Track Champions League. The very best are here to tear up track racing. And it's the Balearic capital, Palma de Mallorca, that welcomes everybody to the Velodrome Illes Balears in beautiful Mallorca. And the bell's rung. 200 meters then to go as they go across that white line. 125, halfway down the back straight. Turn 3 passes by. There is turn 4, De Rache coming through the centre, he has it. And Tom De Rache into the final. What a start to the Champions League for him. And it is Lavresen who's being forced to do the chasing here by Richardson. 1 lap to go, and the Romain still has that gap. Are we about to see a big shot? Look at the acceleration, though. They're flying towards him. They zip around him. Turn 3, turn 4. It's Lavresen, and Lavresen going all the way to the final. Harry Lavresen 1, Matthew Richardson 0.
It certainly is, but they made him work for that. Wow.
Confirmation of what will be the final. France-Netherlands. De Rache, Lavresen. De Rache, the experience, up against the man with more rainbow stripes than we've had hot dinners. Lavresen's focus is fully on the Frenchman. It is De Rache who's going to lead it out, but we know that Lavresen doesn't dislike this. If he can get in the slipstream here, put in the power, he will still be favourite. But it's the Frenchman who takes that bell lap. He goes through the 200-metre line as well, but here comes the Flying Dutchman. Harry Lavresen sailing past the competition, and the world champion looking every little bit like it as he takes his first 20-point haul of this year's UCI Track Champions League. The game is on the way, and it is the Welshwoman who's at the front as the bell rings. Mitchell, the Olympic champ, has a lot of work to do here. She's making her move now, trying to get onto the wheel of Capewell, but it's Vernuken who is riding away with this, and Emma Vernuken has no competition. Into the final she goes, doing the rainbow bands justice, and the world champ has a real good chance of being the opening lead leader. Look at Bayona there, going through that gap. Dive down from top to bottom there. The bell's going to ring. Bayona has a bike length and a half here. Now, can she hang on? Prupster is the rider who's getting closer. Going to halfway through the back straight, and Prupster now is half a bike length behind. If she has one more burst of pace, she might not get beyond the Colombian. She certainly can. And that's victory for Prupster, another new German sprint star into tonight's final. 3 laps, rider against rider, and a chance to take the lead in the league. Approaching 1.5 laps to go, and Vernuken just going higher on the track here. Looks around, gets the view, can now dive down. Pick up the speed as she does going into the bell lap. But it's Prupster who has the lead. She has 3 bike lengths right now. Turns into 2.5. Make that 2, but there's only half a lap to go. And it's Prupster who's still ahead. Vernuken has it all to do coming into the final straight. It's Prupster going all the way. Oh, and she's done it again. Germany with another sprint star. She's beaten the world champion. And the early league leader is Alessa Catriona Prupster, the first shock of the night.
Yeah, this is it, our final 2 events of the evening, the men's Keirin and the women's Keirin.
Harry Lavresen is in pole position for that, remember. He took the sprint win early on and 20 points today. Matthew Richardson trailing by 9 points already.
Yeah, you can see Richardson right at the very back. Lavresen keep looking over his shoulder, trying to see where Richardson is, waiting, knowing that Richardson's going to make a move at some point, but wanting to be ready for it.
Richardson thought about it then. He saw the quick reaction from Lavresen and didn't go, but look at the world champion go. Kevin Quintero, a long, long way from the finish. The bell, though, will now ring. It's Lendl who's there. It's Quintero at the front. Lavresen's making his move. Richardson goes wherever he goes. Quintero's still there, but they're gaining. The stars are on him. Quintero in front, but here comes Lavresen, and Harry Lavresen bouncing back, arriving in Mallorca and grabbing back the league leader's jersey. He lost out last year, but he is right back for revenge. Lavresen with 20 points and another 20 on top of that. It's a 40-point night for the superstar. And this is the first look at the league standings. It's already a 10-point lead for Lavressen on Derage. He has 14 on Richardson. Quintero with 20 there after a poor sprint showing, but he's up into 5th. He misses next week. He's playing catch-up. Lavressen, the early leader, and a long way. And look at that, Ronaldo. Not used to being second at the bottom of the league, is he? 5 laps then, it's Keirin time. The final event of the Super Launch here in Mallorca. Series 3 of the UCI Track Champions League. Nothing doing until 500 meters to go. Now we get Andrews, who is the world champion, making a move. Elise Andrews at the front of the rainbow bands. Bayona knows it's an important wheel to follow. She does follow it. Probster now up into 3rd wheel. She's got a little bit of a gap to close to get in on the act as well, but Andrews isn't budging right now. Bayona barging forward, bursting onto the back wheel of Andrews, but the world champion still stays there, going all the way to the line. And Elise Andrews, despite the challenge from Marta Bayona, holds on, takes the win, honours the rainbow stripes, and as victorious in Palma. Lisa Katrina Probster leading the sprints. It's a short lead, isn't it? A narrow lead. 3 points over Marta Bayona. Elise Andrews with a good debut as well, 3rd.